don't know. She's not entering. I don't think she's finished with the dentist, so I'll just present.
She said she's 20 minutes away from being done.
Yeah, so.
Okay, begin presenting.
Right. Alright, so these are principles for creating a great community space. Simple contents. So, the community is the expert. Community is feeling of fellowship with others as a result of sharing common attitudes, interests, and goals. In any community, there are people who can provide an historical perspective. So this is a public space in Haiti. So basically, this is another example of a community. It's a public space in Maryland, and basically surveying the community, researchers will survey the community in and around ABC Park and control the park to gain perceptions from nearby residents about the renovation's impact on park access and safety, and how the project has encouraged local children to play. Also, analyzing economic and public safety, the research team will also analyze local economic data through sales estimates from local businesses close to the park and public safety data through law enforcement. Create a space, not a design. So when you hear create a space, not a design, you want to focus on who's for the place. The community is the project is being built for a community. The community wants to feel safe, wants to have fun, and think about what a community needs. Okay, have a vision. So this basically means envisioning what you're going to do, knowing what you want to do in a space, and having a clear and steady goal. So the example here is a park that is all-inclusive. It is located in Brooklyn. So the main vision, as you can tell, is to be all-inclusive. So there are things for all ages, such as a playground, a basketball court, a jogging track, and exercise areas, as well as countless benches. So all of these can bring a community together and make it stronger in unity. So money is not the issue. Once the basic infrastructure is set, people help make it more efficient. Things like vendors, cafes, and other things such as seating are inexpensive. Cost after infrastructure is set and never really an issue as it doesn't outweigh the benefits. So like I said, vendors, they're key when it comes to money not really being an issue. So they help by covering costs. The community can buy things from a vendor, then that money, a portion of it goes back into the community to support various things. And things like seating and beautifying are possible with the help of a vendor. You are never finished. So change needs to happen constantly within a space. Amenities wear out, and a lot of factors means a project is never done. Constant use of a space is tied in with environmental factors, and that means renovating and improving. So this space in China called Green Cloud basically sums up what you are never finished means. So Green Cloud makes reusable garden techniques that is better when it comes to fixing and renovating a space. So they understand the concept about constantly having to renovate and making things look good. So what they do is they make these the boxes and the beds kind of easy to be replaceable. So that makes it easy for a low cost renovation style that's beneficial to anyone that's working within the space. Triangulate. In a public space, the choice and arrangement of different elements in relation to each other can put the triangulation process in motion, bringing people together. And those are interacting, growing, networking, and flow of traffic. So this is Mercy Park in Toronto. So this is an example of triangulating. So there are 3 separate zones in use: a green space for play, a garden for dogs, a plaza for public gathering, as well as a dog fountain created as an essential agent for triangulation unifying the experience for all visitors. Thank you for listening.
Okay, Ryan, comment?
Yeah, I enjoyed his presentation a lot. I liked his choice of pictures, the images that he chose, and I liked how he followed what you told me to change for my presentation. He didn't have like one or two pictures just in a plain slide and then talk about it. He had words for every slide and then pictures followed with that. So I liked it.
Okay, any slide in particular? Put the slides back up, Bobby.
I'm sorry, can you repeat that? You sound a little muffled.
Oh, sorry, I keep dropping the mic. Can you put your slides back up?
Yes, 1 second.
Okay, go back to the previous slide. Okay. In terms of defining these topic points, I'm just going to be very quick and short because of time constraints, and as well as grammar, especially grammar. I'm not a Kessner person, but in this situation, I am due to the fact that, please, I'm going to go first with go in depth with the presentation in terms of talking about the space itself and how the community, like for example, the last presentation when Ryan went over triangulation in terms of how they connect to the areas. You just spoke about the definitions, and you said that this image is a great example of that. You should be able to elaborate how is the image a great example. And that's pretty much throughout all the slides that you mentioned. With this is an image is a great example of that. Try to actually elaborate why is it so instead of going to the next slide. Now, when it comes to the grammar, most of the things I've noticed, punctuation as well as spacing and capitalization also, not only this slide, but if you're talking about a key point and simple periods before like 3 separate zones in use, a green, those should have been capitalized. Go to the previous slide just to make sure that you understand what I'm trying to interpret. Go to the previous slide, Savie. Keep going. Go back again.
What you mean? It's more near the beginning that there were some grammatical errors, as well as this one. I had to add a period, but
yeah. Keep going. Now, there's one key and central. There's one slide. Keep going until I'll see. I'll let you know to stop.
In the beginning.
Yeah, keep going. Yeah.
I think it's this one.
No, it's not this one. Keep going.
Oh yeah, so Savie, quick question in regards to the information here. Surveying the community researchers will and analyzing economics and public safety. Where is that information coming from? And
this is more Diamond slide. I think she can.
Stop right there. Stop right there, Savie. Don't be the first one to say something like that.
Okay.
Just say you didn't complete the research.
community.
Okay.
I have my explanation for that, where I found that from.
Oh yeah, Diamond.
Welcome back, Diamond.
Just let us know.
Good save, Diamond.
I was online looking at parks to see like how the residents help the community. So
Right.
I think the organization called the NRPA. They did like 8 to 9 parks like in Baltimore, North Carolina, and that's where I got the information on like how they built the park using the community.
Okay, and they were part of the ABC park that you're specifying on the left, correct?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Well, I think that next time when you put in this information, just try not to just, I don't know if it was copy pasted in there, but try to just simplify it and, create bulleted items, right, Diamond? Because it says that, the researchers will survey.
Okay.
It's a little bit confusing.
Yeah. But the good thing is, we know that you did a lot of the research now just by being able to answer the question straight off the back, and you reference other projects. So that right there showed me that you actually did the due diligence, you did the work. But the only thing I'm gonna comment on, whenever you work with a partner, make sure you share that information with them. Okay?
Okay.